Hi, welcome to BS Garage. On this one, give me a second. Wait for it. Wait for it. Gas struts, $25. I'll show you how. Let's go. So after my last video, I'm pretty sure I stretched out those springs. That's why they weren't working. Either way, we need a way to hold the hood up other than a ratchet strap to the ceiling because, you know, we can't take a ceiling everywhere we go in order to hold the hood up. I think I have an idea. Let me show you. So I was doing some research, doing some eyeball measuring, some guesstimating. This is what I came up with. Fairly they're 25 bucks. 25 bucks on Amazon all day long. These are the 120 pounders. I kind of over guesstimated the weight of the hood. I'm really hoping that these work. If not, I actually have 100 pounders on order. They should show up tomorrow. So if these are a little bit too strong, we'll swap them out. We'll make this work. My idea is, well, it's a 15-inch extension shock, needs 9 inches to compress. Comes with brackets, comes with nuts in order to mount the actual strut to the brackets, but it doesn't come with any kind of way to mount the bracket to whatever you're trying to use it to. I'm only going to use 2 of these brackets. I'll show you where. My idea is where the old spring would mount, right? We're just going to take the bottom point and move it up to the hood instead. I'm thinking like this rotates, right? And then the hood comes down. So it does like a weird, how can I explain it? So it gets shorter as it comes down, it gets longer again. So there's going to be like a weird hinge spot in my head of like where its maximum tightness is. And then it's going to push it back out to kind of hold the hood down. So you have to like kind of muscle it up and then it will catch and then it will go up the way that rotates. I think in my head, again, this is all theory. I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but I think that I'm going to measure out where my holes need to be. I know one, you can kind of see my mark right there. I'm going to put one hole right there. And then wherever the shock lands, the strut lands, like inside this channel here with the bracket off, it'll come out kind of here. That's where I'm going to bolt it to the hood. That way I know this is maximum extension. This is where it needs to be. As it comes down, I might have clearance issues with this section here. So I may have to clear this out for the strut because this piece kind of comes up inside here. But yeah, I did a lot of thinking about it. So now it's time to kind of put that in practice and hopefully we can make this all work. Got the base of it drilled out and mounted up. And then I closed the hood just to see if I had any clearance issues with this, and I don't, so that's awesome. And then I did some measuring, some rough measurements, so like where this is, and then I closed the hood and kind of held it back up there as good as I could, and it like landed somewhere right in here or whatever, but this is 5.5 inches. And it has about a 6-inch compression, so that is like perfectly in the window of where we want it. But my problem now is that where this bracket needs to land, in order to mount it up, it kind of like overlaps this notch out here, and this notch is notched out for these 2 bolts right here. So I think I'm going to modify these brackets ever so slightly, like cut a section off of it and drill a new hole in order to mount it. So we're clearing this whatsoever. Otherwise it's gonna get like a weird mounting surface, and I just want it to be as flat as possible inside this section here. Here are both the brackets modified for both sides. So these are the modified ones. These are what the originals look like because it comes with 2 sets. So I'm just kind of showing you to compare. Just had to cut the oval tab off to clear and then drill a new hole so that it has dual mounting. If that makes sense. So yeah, now we just gotta figure out exactly where these need to go on the hood, measure it out, drill some holes, bolt them up. Got the brackets all mounted up. I'm using 1/4-20 stainless button head, so I got plenty of clearance, and it clears plenty in between the hood and the fender there. After I bolted the bracket on, I just kind of closed the hood just to see it's not going to hit whatsoever. There's the bracket all bolted up with the strut bolted to the bracket, and I got both sides done. So now it's time to see if what I was thinking is actually gonna freaking work. All right, first test. Let's see if it will hold up the hood itself, if they're strong enough. Awesome, that's a good start. That is an awesome start. Let's see if it closes. Are you shitting me? Sorry. What? I can't believe that worked. Like the hood is closed. Like it had that moment, like I said before, like where it hits its shallow point and then it extends again, and it just closed like on its own. Yeah, so there's the shallow point, the medium point. Come on! First try? Are you kidding me? You guys, you got it. If you got a 49 through 54 and you have some crappy springs in there, you have to put these $25 struts on here. Like, how freaking sweet is that? Oh my gosh. Like I'm excited because that worked. Yeah, I gotta do it again. Hold on. I'm in disbelief. This is awesome. And there we go, a hood strut kit for $25. I'll leave the link of where and the exact ones I got in the description below. They're on Amazon, 120 pound gas struts. They're meant for like home stuff, but like, look at that. We just adapted it to the car. And instead of buying like the billet ones that are so cool for $250 to $300, you do not have to do it. I mean, this isn't a show car per se. It's just, I need it to be functional for $25 again. I cannot go wrong. I could replace it 100 times over. No, 10 times, because that's how math works. 10 times over if they ever go bad, and I still won't be the same price of what those things are. So yeah, do a little research, do a little measuring. 49 through 54 Chevy, you can have that. How freaking cool is that? Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.